run it check, boy.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to FBA Capital. And today I'm bringing you guys another weekly market breakdown on NAS100. So without further ado, let's get right on into the charts. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off on the highest time frame, and I'm going to slowly make my way down. So we're going to start off on the monthly time frame, and we're just going to overall analyze what I'm overall expecting. So as you guys might know, we have this bullish 2-month order block right down here around this 12,000 area, and this has overall been my target for the past few weeks on the higher time frame scale. So we have this higher time frame order block, and then we also have the 12,000 level right around there. So here, we get it right in here. We got the 12,000 level, and both of these are highly in confluence. And if you also pull your fib from this low to this high, you see it's also in confluence with this 79% on the fib long. We did currently reject that 62%. So where did I draw the fib from? I drew it from this high and this low. So as you can see, we did come into that 62% and we did reject it. So that is something I am keeping in mind. But now we're going to slowly go down to the weekly. Previous week, we had this major rejection, and this week we did clear the candle's high but never cleared the low. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set alerts at the previous week's high and low. So right here at this high, I'm going to set an alert so I know when the weekly high gets broken. So we're going to add an alert right here. Then we're also going to add an alert at the weekly low. So when it gets broken, I'll have a good idea on where price is more than likely going to go on the weekly time frame. Because if we break this low coming into the week, then I know likely we might see another pullback to potentially keep on going lower. But if that doesn't get broken and price slowly comes for that high, then I know I can wait for a pullback to potentially take that direction. So that's really what I'm doing. But I am keeping in mind the last weekly close candle was bearish, so the likelihood of reaching for this low is going to be far more likely. So that is going to be something I'm going to keep in mind. And if we break this level, more than likely I think we're going to come down and try to clear these lows down here. So we'll see. Didn't mean to do that. This is ideally where we're going to be reaching for if we're bearish. So that's going to be something I keep in mind, and that is right around that 13,000 level. So we'll see how that happens. We did tap in that 13,000 level, looks like one time already. So we'll see how that overall works out. Now let's go down to the daily time frame. We're slowly making our way down. This daily is bearish right now, but we are also in confluence with this daily bullish order block right in here. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to pull my fib from this low to this high, just like that. And you can see we are currently trading back into that fib long in this bullish daily order block. And if I also get the 50% of this order block, I think it's going to be confluence with this fib also. So we're going to put that fib inside the order block, get the 50% of it. So you see right here in this area, I'm going to mark this up. What's going on, guys? So before you keep on watching the video, I just wanted to tell you guys about this opportunity that I have for you guys. So as of recently, I have been getting a lot of questions and comments and concerns about whether or not I do one-on-one mentorship. I personally do not do one-on-one mentorship, but I do have mentorship now, which I decided because you guys have been asking for a while now. So what will I be providing? I will be providing daily live stream access and mentorship every single day, where I will teach you everything that I know and I will guide you from zero to hero. And along with that, I will be giving you live trade analysis, and you will know all of my trades taken live real time. So with that being said, the price of it right now is $100 a month, but the price is not going to be like that for long. After the first 100 people join, I will be having the price go up. So make sure you take advantage while you can. And now you can finish watching the video. So right in here, 13,700 basically level. So 700, I'm not going to put 13,699. Let's put 700 for all that. This 13,700 level is going to be ideally where price is going to see the most reaction. So this is going to be something we keep in mind. So something that could potentially happen is we reach for this weekly low, clear the liquidity below it, and then show a potential sign to potentially have this false break scenario. So that is going to be my overall expectation going into the week. I am pretty bullish due to the fact that we did, after we cleared this low right here, price immediately started to go to the top side. So we had this bullish engulfing retracement, and now looking to see if price could potentially keep going higher and overall take these highs. But if we do end up breaking that weekly low and don't show point of a willingness to want to reject, keep going higher, the 13,000 is going to be our next target right below these lows. So that's my overall higher time frame analysis. So now we're going to make our way down to the lower time frame, and we're going to do our intraday analysis. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark up. Windows start shaking. It's windy out, but I'm going to mark up the previous day's high. I'm going to mark up the previous day's low. We're just overall going to get the outline of price action. We got the previous day's low. Next, I'm going to get the previous day's Asian session because Friday doesn't have the Asian session due to when the market closes. So at 18 o'clock, pull it all the way over. Get this range right here. And this range, what it's going to do is going to give us an area where price could potentially have a pullback to. So now we're going to take these previous day's highs and previous day's lows into account, because we're going to anticipate a potential retracement to see if price is going to continue that trend. Because if we overall know that the previous day was bearish, then we know that there's a high chance that the next day is also going to print a bearish day. So we're going to pull our fib from that high to this low, get our normal fib, and we see that we have these potential fib levels where price is likely going to retrace. So we can see a potential retracement to 38.20% level, or we can even see a possible retracement to the 62 to 79% retracement. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Why is it not working? So there's two potential moves that we could potentially see since we're overall bearish. So what could potentially happen is maybe price is going to make a run for these highs, clear that high, and then tap into this order block we have right over here. This last up candle before this down move. Potentially, that is potentially what's going to happen. But now we're going to take a look on our slightly higher time frames, such as the 30-minute, 1 hour. I'm actually going to use this 30-minute order block. So just like that, this is 30-minute order block. We tapped into it 3 times already. So likelihood of it replaying is going to be less likely, but we're also going to keep into account. Let's get the 50% of the Asian range, because we're just lining up multiple confluences right now. 50% of the Asian range is also in confluence with the 69% level. So we're just going to make this a regular line so we don't get confused. So now we have this area. So from what level is this? We're going to say from 13,800, which is right here, 13,800 all the way up to, I say, 13,900 is going to be the range where I'm overall going to be looking for potential shorts. So in between this 100-point range is where I'm going to be looking for all potential shorts to the downside, about 100 points, 160 points into the high. But that's overall where I'm going to be paying attention to for the short side, anywhere in between this level. So what I'm going to also do is get the 50%, so around 13,850, right around this level. I'm going to also mark this up with a line. So from right here, we have the 50% from this range in here. So that is going to be overall what I'm looking at for price action. We're going to see. I'm actually going to just make this at the 850 level. So 13,850. Just like that. I'm going to take this fib off. I'm just going to mark this up with a price point. There we go. So this is overall what I'm expecting for the bearish price action. Might not happen, but based off the higher time frames, I am bullish. But based off lower time frames, it is showing me a potential bearish scenario. So one thing I would like to see if I am bullish is I want to see price clear these highs still, but I want to see price start to stay above 13,800. If we can stay above 13,800, then I think there's a high chance that price is going to stay above. But overall, this midpoint right here is going to decide whether we stay above or below price, in my opinion, based off of this level. So we will see. Only time will tell, but we will see what happens nonetheless. So without further ado, I'm ending this video off here. So hopefully you were able to enjoy this video. Hopefully you found it helpful, and hopefully you got a little bit of an insight on me personally, how I'm viewing the market, on what I'm overall expecting to play out this week. We'll see what happens. Only time will tell. But on that note, make sure you stay motivated by the fear of being average. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you found it helpful. Make sure you click the links in the description if you're not currently in the Telegram chat. We are at 322 members, growing day by day, active every single day. So that's really it. So if you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.